Not good, not good. All right, cool. Okay, so ultimately what I was explaining is this. We got a great entry. We got a great entry from our reactor zone. And thank you guys for letting me know as well. Appreciate, I just got a quick heads up that I was on mute, so appreciate that. Okay, so when price was kind of heading up around the 86s, the plan was that we'll kind of look for a reversal on silver. Started building a small position around here, and then ultimately this area, the second reactor zone, when we went live, was where I wanted to kind of build a bigger position. So I did take this trade across multiple demo accounts. So again, nothing we explain here is financial advice. Everything's just purely for entertainment and educational purposes. But what did price do? We can see price didn't have a single hourly close outside of that reactor zone, so that's something I like to see. And again, for anyone that is using this content for education, you can see that this would have been quite a decent entry. What we had below was another supply demand zone, so we kind of were bouncing and hovering in this area for quite a while. Eventually, when we did break down, we went straight through it, found support at the 84s, and then back tested the previous supply demand as resistance, and now we've kind of came back down. So what I like to see here is this. So one thing is that I can see price has clearly broken down now, which is good, nice to see. So now my expectation will be, retest the previous support as resistance. So all of this support should act as some resistance for when silver tries to break back up. And the 81s will be an area that I'll be looking at to start scaling out my trade. It wouldn't be a major take profit for me, but definitely it will be a take profit. In terms of taking a major take profit, 77s will be a major take profit, and so will the 81s. And this entire region here will be, for me, a long lookout. So from this area, I will be potentially looking to build a long position. Again, nothing is financial advice. Everything is just purely for entertainment and education purposes. But that's just something I want to make you aware of. Yes, we have lower prices, but we don't need to be looking at lower prices when prices, way above that at the moment. So, we don't need to look at that until price essentially starts breaking down to a few levels. So that's it really. Want to keep it short and sweet. I'll cover gold real quick as well, but just want to give an update in terms of the trade. Also, something I wanted to mention was, yes, we are in a paper demo trade on this position. Just want to show that, how essentially that trade could have played out. Again, the monetary value on here is just how essentially that trade could have played out. Again, the monetary value on here is just a demo account, so that's just something I want to make you aware of. It is not, so that's just something I want to make you aware of. And also a little bit of gold. So yeah, I mean, essentially, I'm waiting for lower prices. I would like to see price come down. Preferably take the 4,800 liquidity, but this entire region here, I would be looking for a potential reversal on gold. So that's just something I want to make you aware of. We are not in a gold trade at the moment. We did take one last night, which didn't kind of get to our full take profit, but it was a great trade. It was during kind of Asia Open, so that's just, a little update. But that's it really. Wanted to keep it short and sweet. Wanted to keep the limelight on silver because that's kind of the main trade that I'm managing right now, along with a few others. But yeah, so if you are wondering how to manage this position, what's happening, what we're thinking, that's what we're thinking. So essentially, I'm assuming, not assuming, but in my mind, I'm thinking, we've previously had support, we've broken down. Now let's test that as resistance. This floor here should become now resistance, and let's head lower. I will start scaling out of my trade here, around 10 to 20%, and then also the bigger percentage will start coming here with about 40 to 50%, and then potentially, taking out about another 30 and then leaving the rest to run with an idea of building a long position. But again, when we break through, if price comes and just goes through like this, then yeah, of course I'm probably won't take profit. I'll probably wait a little bit lower and then start scaling out. But yeah, that's just a quick, nice, short update for you all. I didn't want to take too long. But yeah, any questions, just pop it in the chat, or pop it into the comments, and you know, I'll get around to it. I will reply. But yeah, perfect, great. You know, I want to keep it short and sweet. Thank you for joining. I will post this as a video as well, so for anyone that does want to watch it back, you can watch it back. But thank you all, appreciate that, and as always, it's been a pleasure.